Alright, y'all. I seen this in my recommended tattoos we never want to see again. Tattoo artists react. I have a few tats. I got this one on my leg. My legs are sore, but you can't. I don't know if you can see that. I can't lift my legs that high. I'm about to fall out my chair. But I got my knee and my full shin done, and I got some on my hand. So I'm just hoping that whatever I got is not in here. God, please. Come on, bitch.
I recently saw a world map that was this big and it was pink. And I was like, when that heals, it's gonna look like you have a weird form of syphilis on your inner arm. It's true though.
It's kind of bad.
Oh man. Oh, compasses, roses, pocket watches, like circles. Well, in the UK, it's clocks and roses. Like clocks and roses are massive. Like everybody is having clocks and roses.
I have a rose. It's for my grandma, man. Chill out, man.
Most of it comes out of their mouth when they're trying to explain why they want it. I have a thing on my page now that says, "Do not ask me for pocket watches and roses." You know, I just really want like a lion to represent power and like a little gem, so I'm like king, I want a crown. And then there's like time, because I'm running out of time, so I want like a pocket watch.
What the? Is my life?
And you can't even skip it. Can't even skip it.
A lion and a rose, layered. Virgin Mary and a rose, layered. Oh my gosh, that's so original. They're classic, but I mean, yeah. They're classic. What did I do? But I did a hashtag stop compass tattoo abuse. And it's not necessarily for compass tattoos, but just you see a lot of the same repetitive elements.
Oh my god. Animals. Using the same lion head.
Women with a lion headdress. That I feel like every time I see people do them, they're always like,
That's coming into it.
you know, and I used to really like doing depictions like that. You know, the headdresses. I don't know what has gone wrong, but like you said, it's just like, fuck, another one.
Distorted woman face with the bear or the wolf on top.
Play that like it.
With the freaking facing forward lion. Like, get over it. I'm really sorry if any of you have it, but I'm so over it. I can't go into the safari and take my own picture.
I'm a victim.
A lot of times the
I'm a victim. My first tattoo whenever I was like 18 or 19, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my god. I got my hand blasted at like 18 or 19. Something like that. I wish I would have got something else. Give you a better look at it. Look at that.
reference photos are the ones that have already been used so many times, and so this is what gets annoying, you know what I mean? And even for us, so we always try and choose the best reference photo, obviously when we keep...
Bro, listen. I want y'all to know that I'm not a cornball. Please. Give me a pass, bro. I was 18, 19 years old, bro. Give me. Please. I'm begging you. Appreciate it.
take it ourselves. And that being said, when you've done that same theme so many times, you're like, well,
Hey, I know that this probably ain't gonna work, but if there's an artist that would cover this up, if y'all could, if there's an artist that could cover this up, that want to make some content, tag them all, man. Tag them all.
the best picture that first time, now what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? You kind of like scrounging and settling for photos that, you know, might work or not. You know inside that it's not as cool as that other picture.
Basically, I would say rough sex tattoos where someone could be suffering. You know, where in the tattoo, if you look, someone is like not enjoying themselves sexually and is like suffering.
You know, I'm over the whole shock value part of my life. I did that for a little while. These just extreme porn tattoos, I personally think they're pretty stupid, but, you know, whatever, if that floats your boat. I'm sure you're picking up some really
People get that?
interesting women with that on you.
I mean, I would love to stop seeing people trace my tattoos. Is that an answer?
I know the English word for infinito, that is the 8 verse.
Infinity symbol.
Yeah, a lot of infinity symbols.
I don't know. I just don't like infinity sign, you know?
Oh my
People are
goodness.
always the one with a bigger meaning. They always want the small Pinterest, everybody tattoo stuff, you know? So for me, I'm just like, I just don't get it.
And I feel like the Pinterest tattoos are kind of fizzling out now. Like, you know, your infinities and your birds and your dandelions versus like when I started tattooing, there was so much of that, whether you saw a lot of it online, there was just a lot of requests for it.
Well, I haven't done tribal in quite some time. I do not like tribal.
Hey, attention everyone! We're trying to catch the Pontiac Bandit for 8.
But that's over. Like, do not ask anyone for that.
That was of the 90s. So, tribal.
If you're gonna do some shit on your face, go spend the money. Get somebody good to do it. Get somebody who has the experience. But most of the time, the people that I see, they get in my face tattoos, the placement's off, the tattoo looks like shit. At least go back for the touch-up, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can that go out the door with 6'9"? That guy went away. We can do away with face tattoos.
When more people have it than not is when people stop enjoying or appreciating that type of artwork. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I am guilty of doing a lot of tribal for 10 years. And I was good at it.
Micro tattoos. No one wants to say it. I'm gonna say it.
No, she said.
He doesn't want to be guilty of that.
No, I mean,
I think the micro tattoo trend, it's wearing thin.
There is microrealism that feels great when it's done big enough and simple enough, but now I'm starting to see this fad of really small tattoos like this big and colorful. So you would have like a white bunny with a golden moon and it's this size and even fresh. You have to squint and focus what's even going on in that tiny little tattoo. So when it heals from that, it's gonna look like the client has a rash or an infection or just like weird skin issues.
Okay, so which one do you not like then? If you're fine with the micros, like what do you not like seeing?
I don't know. I wasn't going to say anything.
No, he was gonna keep quiet and like throw me under the bus. Let me do it.
I mean, there's definitely like the common, like, you know, the Pinterest tattoos that everybody likes to refer to them as, you know.
Like, so like.
Oh my goodness.
Autocross is a whole other. I listened to an interview with him too, and he's like, I don't even care about tattooing. Just try to make money.
It looked like someone bought a machine off of eBay and just went to town on somebody. And like, I know that's maybe a trend right now, but like, y'all are spending so much money on something that's gonna look like shit in like 4 years.
I think the straight line down a body part is like a single line. That's the only tattoo. It's like a waste of that whole space. Like I've seen the girl get it like from her like ear all the way down to her toe, and it's just one line across the whole body.
Now she can't get no more tattoos.
Yeah, now there's no room for nothing else.
I know is you see artists just make that small dot.
Oh,
what?
It's small,
Like a
tiny
equal sign to the line.
Yeah.
My son can do that shit. Honestly, my grandma, she make anything like fold up. Followers and
A lot of the stuff you see come and go very quickly is experimental. So people have experimented with a certain type and found it doesn't heal good, or it doesn't work very well, or it's too much effort to do, and then use that to move on from it, or you'd hope that they move on from it. So at the time it was badly done watercolor tattoos, one of my least favorite ones to see, because you know they're not going to hold up over time.
I think the thing that bothers me the most nowadays is just I see a lot of designed in Photoshop tattoos where they just spend so many hours doing design aspects in Photoshop. I mean, they create beautiful, beautiful imagery from all these different images they find on Google and stuff, but I would just like to see a little bit more of the old school hand-drawn or freehand, or just using a little bit more artistic expression in that way, and less just taking images and putting 6 different images together in Photoshop and calling that like a unique piece of art, you know? I'd like to see a little bit more imagination out of it.
I respect that.
I don't hate styles. I just hate. I hate people.
Bro, I ain't lying. I wouldn't mind like an artist, like if they had like a super original tattoo that they just like just drew together. Dude, I wouldn't mind doing something like that. That would be so tight.
I don't hate styles. I just hate that think that, I don't know, man. It's just it's people are sad to me. That's pretty much it.
I'm not tired of any tattoos, man. I think that I love tattoos. You know, I love seeing all styles, and I appreciate them all more as I get older. You know, I think that yeah, man. I don't really look at it too much like that. I think people are so lost in this life and so lost in this community that everyone's so judgmental. You know what I mean? Or they hate on the new fad. You know, I'm over that, man. I appreciate the young kids that are working really hard because they have that determination, and I appreciate the older dudes because they have the experience, and you can't get that overnight. And so, yeah, man, you know, the one thing I would say is that if someone's doing what they truly love and not trying to fake who they're not, I would rather see people do what they truly love and what's in their heart, whether that's like scribbles and like watercolor or whatever they want to do on tattoos, than them try to fake and do something because they think it's cool. Like, do what's true to your heart. That's what makes you stand out. You know, I always think of it like, you know, how many people can sing in the world, but not everyone's going to be that exceptional artist that can sing their story. Like, your personal vision, your personal story, your dream, or whatever your heart is what's going to set you apart. And people will notice that, even if you don't notice it. I don't color portraits.
What the oh, I'm tripping. Well, I guess that was it for this video.